You won't become rich until you understand this. These marbles represent all the millionaires in the world. How many of these people do you think earn an average of $100,000 a year during their careers? Well, according to the National Study of Millionaires by Ramsey Solutions, just 31%. What's even more shocking is that 79% of millionaires didn't receive any inheritance at all from their parents or other family members. So, what do our secret millionaires know that most people don't? How can you become one of us? There are 4 important questions you need to ask yourself. Once you can answer yes to these questions, you're on the right path to becoming a millionaire, even on a low salary. Let me explain. When it comes to your finances, there are only 2 levers that you have control over: your income and your expenses. This looks pretty simple, right? Well, the facts say the opposite. More than half of Americans earning over $100,000 a year are still living paycheck to paycheck because their expenses are just too high. It doesn't matter if you are on a high or low salary. You just need to work these levers correctly to create positive cash flow. Those are the simple way of become rich without stressing your seal. The income split strategy. Do you split your income strategically? Did you know that 49% of people earning more than $100,000 a year have no money left at the end of each month? The truth is, building wealth is a huge component that most people are completely unaware of. The income split strategy. Here's how I suggest you split your main income source. For most people, this will be the money you earn from your job. Ideally, you want to spend 50% on your basic needs. These are essential for your survival. And no, I don't mean your Netflix subscription. These expenses include housing, utilities, food, transportation, and healthcare. These will depend on your personal circumstances, so it's essential to be honest. The only person you'll be cheating is yourself. Next, you should spend 30% on your wants. This includes things like eating out, getting the latest video games, and going to events with your friends. Most people don't limit their spending in this category, which is a huge mistake. Even though I earn millions every year, I still limit the percentage I spend on the stuff I want. I know that if I want more, then I need to make more and not use a higher percentage of my income on these things. The most important part is the last 20%. This should be invested. I've heard others use the word save, but I have a real problem with that. Too many people save money to buy something, like the latest iPhone or a vacation with their friends. This isn't what this 20% is for. Investing is very different from saving because the goal is to buy assets that go up in value, generate passive income, or ideally, both. This can include investing in skill development, stocks and shares, timepieces, and real estate. Using this method, it's very possible to turn a small salary into millions, but it can be incredibly slow, talking decades. That's why I think you should take things one step further and build an additional income stream by starting a side hustle. Starting a side hustle is powerful because once you have the right income split, you can invest all the excess money. It's like pouring gasoline on a fire. It speeds everything up. If you invest this extra side hustle income and get an average annual return of 10%, each dollar you earn now will be worth $4.45 in 15 years. It's truly the key to supercharging your earnings. Side hustlito, you have a side hustle? But millionaire, why should I have to start a side hustle when I already work a full-time job? My boss should just pay me more. Well, if you're earning a low salary, there are only a few reasons why this is the case. The first could be your job isn't perceived as valuable. And the second is you might be getting taken advantage of. Most people think they're being taken advantage of by the system, those who moan about their bosses and always seem to be the victims. But in reality, this is only the case for an extremely small number of people. If you're really being paid unfairly, then look for another job. For everyone else, if you aren't generating enough value in your job, you need to do it through a side hustle if you're serious about growing your wealth. For most people with 9-to-5 jobs, I'd highly recommend freelancing. For example, let's say you have an office job in marketing. On the weekends, you could share your knowledge with small businesses looking to grow their customer base in return for a fee. There are multiple ways to charge. The most common is for your time, which could range from $30 to $200 an hour. However, I personally don't like this idea, as you're already selling your time at your regular job. Instead, it's a much better idea to sell results. For example, you could approach a business and offer to help them expand their reach on social media in return for a percentage of the sales for every customer you bring in. This way, both you and your client benefit, and your potential income is unlimited. But what if I have no skills? Go learn one. Just imagine if you could create an additional $1,000 per month. If you save that money and earn an average return of 7% per year over 28 years, you would accumulate an impressive $1,038,688. This substantial amount is generated solely from the extra money you created in your life. Conclusion: take action now. You might be thinking, okay, millionaire, I see where you're going with this, but how do I actually implement these strategies? Here's a step-by-step plan to get you started. 1. Evaluate your current situation. Begin by tracking your income and expenses for a month. Use a budgeting app or a simple spreadsheet. This will help you understand where your money is going and identify areas for potential savings. 2. Cut unnecessary expenses. After you tracked your spending, pinpoint at least 3 areas where you can cut back. This might mean canceling unused subscriptions, dining out less, or finding cheaper alternatives for your regular purchases. 3. Create your income split. Once you've streamlined your expenses, implement the income split strategy. Make a commitment to allocate 50% of your income to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to investments. Set up separate accounts if necessary to help you stick to this plan. 4. Start a side hustle. Think about what skills you have or what interests you could turn into a money-making venture. Start small, maybe freelancing a few hours a week and gradually build it up. Your side hustle should align with your passions and leverage your skills. 5. Invest wisely. Once you have your investment set up, make it a habit to regularly contribute. Set up automatic transfers to your investment account each month to ensure you're consistently building your wealth. 6. Stay informed and adapt. Keep educating yourself about personal finance and investing. The more you learn, the better decisions you'll make. Follow market trends, read books, listen to podcasts, and join online forums where you can exchange ideas with like-minded individuals. 7. Review and adjust. Finally, make it a practice to review your financial situation quarterly. Check your progress, reassess your goals, and adjust your strategies as needed. Financial success is a journey, not a destination. Your journey to wealth. Remember, the journey to becoming a millionaire is not just about the money. It's about creating a mindset of abundance and taking proactive steps towards financial independence. Each small step you take now lays the groundwork for a wealthy future. I've been where you are, uncertain and overwhelmed by financial decisions, but with determination and the right strategies, I turned my financial situation around. You can do it too. If you enjoyed this video and found the information helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content on wealth building strategies, and share your journey in the comments below. I'd love to hear your success stories and the steps you're taking toward financial freedom. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.